And here we are. Just finished doing Gaslands last night. Yup, Gaslands. But today we're talking about the MFO. I'm also on my way this morning to go see the VA to do a blood draw. They're going to check my blood count and my liver because it's some sort of a little bowel problem. But that's not what this video is about. This video is all about the MFO. And remember, I did a series of videos about what goes on in South Camp before we go on to and a few little incidences in South Control 7, and then some of the other stuff that will be happening at OP11. So to start off this mayhem, remember I was talking about the Staff Sergeant Hall, who was apparently busted for stolen valor for having too many scare badges on this side. So now we're talking about the gates, the towers again, and preparing for the 18th Airborne Qualification Run, or actually road march. So we finished doing another PT test, and of course which half of my guys failed. Most of them failed their runs. And we're going to be starting rifle qualification for the EIB course that they're setting up, which of course allows everybody, which actually forces everybody, including supply guys, drivers, MP, MOSs, everything pretty much under the sun, including medics, to do a EIB / 18th Airborne Qualification Run. Road march. And of course, all of you already know what I said during this little exchange of bullshit. And I says, listen, again, I want to reiterate with this video. They got us all together again, and I says, you cannot force non-infantry personnel to do an EIB road march. If you tell them they have to do EIB road marches, when, you know, that kind of defeats the purpose of the EIB road march. I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose. You got a bunch of fucking guys who can't do well, I mean, if they want to do the EIB road march, that's great. That's fantastic. Why anybody would want to put themselves through that kind of fucking torture is beyond me. But if they want to do it, oh well, you know. I don't know if they're going to try to do it for a medal or whatever. But what kind of gets me about what is wrong with the so-called EIB road march and the EIB course they have setting up in South Camp is you got a bunch of guys who will do the EIB because they want to get them and wearing of the badge. Well, only the infantry. So let's just say if I was infantry and I earned an EIB badge, later on in my career I decided I don't want to be infantry anymore. I become clerk typist or clerk. Okay? I've seen this before, by the way. I can still wear my EIB, correct? Right? So if these guys who are non-infantry wants to do EIB and actually earn the badge, well, you earn the badge, but you can't wear it because you're not infantry. Doesn't that kind of not make sense? So the EIB, I think, should be for everybody. Everybody who wants to do the EIB, and if they earn the badge, even if it's a supply guy or a rigger or some other messed up MOS, they should be allowed to wear the fucking thing. So anyway, with the lie of the land of the EIB course that they're putting together, including myself, I have to help put it together, is They said, all right, because, well, go on and get the 60s out. Okay, so I go and draw out the 60s. So I got all 4 of them out there, and I'm showing everybody how to do the M60 by EIB standards. So after our training, I go and get a specialist to help me bring back all the 60s. Staff Sergeant Ramos, a real fucking serious piece of fucking work, who's in charge of the weapons, says, hey, what happened to this 60? You lost parts on it. We were using the 460s out here, and they're all in one piece. This other 60, the parts are missing. What'd you do to it? Did nothing to it. Where in the hell's the parts? Check your inventory. It's in there. I'm going to write you an Article 15. I'm going to go get the company commander. Hey, dude, what are you doing? So he gets the company commander, and I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. I say, man, what's this guy talking about? Comes back to company commander. He says, Corporal Domash lost parts off these 260s. Where's the parts at, Corporal? They're actually in the inventory as missing. Because no, it's not, you know, and Staff Sergeant Ramos, no, all these weapons are all in one piece. All of them work. Actually, no, they don't. So, I had to go and get all the information on the weapons that we made back in Fort Lewis. These two M60s has got parts missing because we used them to make other M60s out of. Here's the parts that's missing on the fucking sheet. Line and numbered. Well, I don't remember this happening. Hey, asshole. I was there and you was there. So he attempted to give me an Article 15 for something I didn't do, which I did in procedures of weapons. What a fucking dick.